Check, 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 check. Check, mic check.
Pretty girls walk like this.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to the ASOL Championships and Championship Weekend. It is Consolation game. The game played for number 3 out of the top 4. And our two teams today in the Consolation game are your visitors. Today will be the Good Samaritan Fellowship. Head coach Drew Kirk. And the home team, who's out in the field right now, is Acadiana Christian School, the Lions of Acadiana Christian School. Starting lineups for today, they've already had the national anthem and the starting lineups announced. Your starting pitcher for the home team is number 1, senior Mason Wynn. At catcher is 7th grader Mason Broom, number 2. At first, Maxon Wynn, number 15, excuse me. And the pitcher's number 9. And then playing at second base, number 21, Wes Landry. Playing shortstop is 8th grader, 00, Isaiah Birch. At third base, Noah Lanclo, a senior, number 23. In the outfield, you see center fielder number 6. That is Neil Osborne, number 7. All right, let me see. Number 7 is your right fielder, Ty Olivier. He's a senior. And then over in left field is number 8, Brandon Judice. So 3 seniors in the starting lineup: Noah Lanclo, Mason Wynn, and Ty Oliver. And then you have an 8th grader at shortstop and Mason Broom at catcher. Leading off for Good Samaritan, taking ball 1. It is a windy day here in Pineville, Louisiana. On the campus of Pineville High School, we're grateful to the city of Pineville as well as Pineville High School for the opportunity for these ASOL championships to take place. And I'm sitting in left center field. I'm Tom Boucher with 446 Sports. There's a shot to third. Kent is not handled. And we got the first runner is on. We'll have to get the batting lineups here. It's an error on the third baseman. There's a throw down to second in time and got him. Nice job by the young catcher over there to nail. Number 4 trying to steal. Number 4 is Ashton Pedraza, the shortstop. Nice throw out by the catcher. Again, that's a 7th grader behind the plate with the strong throw. Mason Broom connected with Isaiah Birch to put the tag on. He went in standing up thinking he had it. Ball gets by. Not enough, though. Number 34, Cooper Benaja, the catcher, standing on first. We're going to get all this together. I think he got a little dribbler, almost like a bunt, to be able to get on. There's a shot to short. The throw over to second in time. Not able to get the double play, though, but you've got the 6-4 on the second out. On Cooper Benaja. So the 4th hitter in the lineup, a lefty. They're going to try to steal again. Boy, got a huge jump, and he will make it. That's number 9. That's Lane Bound, the first baseman. Moves over to second on the stolen base. So the cleanup hitter with 2 outs. I got to get my school board going here. Want to thank Wallace Eye Surgery Center and Associates for being a sponsor of our school board for the 3rd year in a row. Trying to hold the runner on. There's a high fly ball, short center field. That's going to get down. Left fielder's got it. They're going to hit the cutoff, and we're going to have our first score of the game. As Lane Bound comes in, that stolen base paying off. And the single to right center field by the cleanup hitter. We'll see who that is. See if they try to get a jump. No announcement of the batters right now. Number 7, that's Carter Benaja, the first baseman. With the RBI single to right center field. He's going down, the throw down to second, not in time. They're getting a big jump on the pitcher. So Carter Benaja down to second base. Inside pitch, not handled by the catcher. Benaja will make it down. The throw to third, not in time. So the pass ball allows Benaja to get down to second, or third base, rather. There's a high fly ball. The center fielder backing up over the head of the center fielder. That gets down. He's going to make it to second, and they'll hold him up there. That is number 12. Got the ball in the air and let it carry. That was Kaysen Daigle. Kaysen Daigle, the third baseman, number 12. We'll go ahead and give him the double and the RBI. So the lefty stepping in now. We'll see who this is. once we get through this first inning and get some able to get the teams in line, have a little more focus. We're a one-man band here at 446 Sports for this Consolation game. The wind is blowing out. I mean, directly into my face. Very windy this morning. 2-0 score. All right, let's see if I can get this going here. Good Samaritan, the away team. There we go. 2 down. We only got 1 out, though. The throw out. Runner at second and 1 out. 2-0 score. The Good Samaritan over ACS. Now we got runners at first and second. Number 47. That was Dawson Turpin, the left fielder. Dawson Turpin with the walk. So 2 runners on. First and second. Good Samaritan leads it 2-0. The Hornets got a piece of it. Looking over the left center field, slightly into the left side of center field, over the fence. There's a pass ball, going to allow the runners throw down to third, not in time. Got to hold onto the bag, but Daigle over to third and Turpin to second base. Can't quite see the number yet of the batter. Again, we are 446 Sports, and we are the exclusive home of live streaming for ASIL championships in all sports. There's a pitch and a strike 3 for the third out. Okay, so there was a second out there. Oh, yeah, that's right. Got the force out at second. Can't quite tell who that was that struck out. Tell you what, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
All right, we're going to get ready for the bottom half of the first inning. It's a 2-0 ball game. Acadiana Christian School, the Lions up, coached by John Wynn. They are the home team. Carter Benaja, number 7, on the mound. 47. That's who that was. 47 on the strikeout to end the top half of the first inning. A bunt try. Looks like number 6, Neil Osborne, I think. Neil Osborne at the plate. So 47 was Dawson Turpin, but I already had him. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Number 9? No. I got to figure out who that was at the plate that struck out. There's a high. Carter Benaja slips. Some speed coming out of the right side of the batter's box there for number 6. Neil Osborne, he gets a single on that bunt. You had 3 hits in the top of the first inning and 2 runs scored. Now the attacking team. Get this together. Reset. Tried to pick off at first, and it got by the first baseman. And Osborne is in scoring position. Putting pressure on the defense now, trying to hold him on, both the second baseman and the shortstop. Nice pitch. Kind of a check swing. No go. We'll see who's in the batter's box right now. Batting from the right-hand side. 0-0. That's an 8th grader, Isaiah Birch, the shortstop. Inside pitch, gets by the catcher. Osborne goes to third on the pass ball, so can cut the lead in half right here. Nobody out. Runner at third is Osborne. There's a pop-up out into the parking lot over by the gymnasium. That building that you see to the left-hand side of your screen, or, yeah, it would be on the left-hand side of your screen. That is the Pineville High School gymnasium. There's a line drive to shortstop. No play at the plate. The throw over to first is in time. And the RBI is gotten and picked up by Birch, the 8th grader. That's a 6-3, 1 out. Osborne comes in for the score and cuts the lead in half, and nobody's on base. So stepping in now for the Lions. We'll find out. We got names and numbers. The starters for the Lions, we kind of went through them already in the outfield when they were in the field. Kind of do the same thing for there's a pop fly coming right into the screen. Caught by the center fielder. That's Logan Heron. Let's see who that is. Looks like 9. Lane Bound with the fly out. Number 9. And Bound is the first baseman. Fly out to 8 for the second out. Two down. So we went through ACA's starting lineup. Out in the field, you have number 5, Noah Lanclo, senior. Oh, we did that. Yeah, the away team, they're out there on the field right now. Brett Boudreaux, number 4, or number 16, Brett Boudreaux, is playing third base. But they have number 12. Oh, wait, no. Number 16's at second, Brett Boudreaux. All right, I'll get it together, folks. Lane Bound, the first baseman, number 9. Carter Benaja, number 1, or the number 7 is the pitcher. And this is the for the away team now, who's in the field. Number 34, Cooper Benaja, is the catcher. So looks like 2 brothers. He's the 8th grader. There's a pop fly. Should be out number 3. Wind is a little tricky, but number 16 with the catch for the Hornets. We'll be back right after these messages.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the number 1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
All right, start of the second inning. We got a 2-1 ball game as the Lions had 1 hit and 1 run and left nobody on with that last fly out to second base. So coming up in the second inning, we've got the 8 and 9 hole hitters, and then back up to the top of the lineup for the Hornets. I think that's number 6 up there, Logan Heron, the center fielder. But we'll see. Yeah, it looks like number 6, the 8-hole hitter. Logan Heron. 2-1, the Hornets lead. We're live at Pineville, Louisiana. Pineville High School for the ASOL Championships. Last year we were in Alexandria, Louisiana for these consolation and championship games. There's strike 3. On Logan Heron for the first out. So Mason Wynn getting the strikeout, the senior on the mound. All right, we'll get there's a shot to the shortstop. throw over to first in time for out number 2. That was number 15, Brendan Watanabe, a senior, the right fielder. All right, so we're getting close here. So that's a 6-3 second out. Much better defense here. At the plate, back to the top of the lineup, Ashton Pedraza got on base on an error to a grounder. There's a shot over the head of the second baseman. See it coming in. They'll scoop it up and be ready for him to run, folks. He got a good jump, but was thrown out. Got one runner on, 2-1 the score here in the top of the second inning. The Hornets over the Lions. Lions having a better half inning here in the top of the second. See if they can catch Pedraza. Pass ball bounces off the wall. He's going to chunk it down anyway. Not in time. Pedraza makes it down to second base. Ball gets by the catcher again. Pedraza not far enough. Boy, he just came down chunking down to third base. The young man Broom, the 7th grader behind the plate. Got a nice arm. There's a pitch outside corner. Nice pitch. This is Cooper Benaja, the catcher for Good Samaritan, the Hornets, number 34 at the plate with a runner in scoring position and 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. That ball gets by the catcher. Runner's going to go to advance to third, and that'll be a walk. So now we got runners on the corners, 2 outs, and a 2-1 lead on that walk to Cooper Benaja. Lane Bound, number 9, the first baseman at the plate. Bound scored. On a grounder to shortstop. I think it might have been a dribbler. Pass ball coming in at home. Is dropped, but Pedraza scores. And I guess Cooper walked on that pitch. So that was an early push to put Cooper on first on my part. But the ball and pass ball, coaching staff going to come out and talk with Wynn as they have Lane Bound coming to the plate. The first baseman, number 9, Cooper Benaja on first. Take a quick break. We'll be back right after these messages.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
And we're back live, 446 Sports. I'm Tom Boucher, bringing you live coverage of the ASIL Championships. The Christian School Homeschool League. Umpire had a word with the head coach as he walked off the field, and then the umpire went back down behind the plate, and coach went back to the pitcher's mound and had another word with Mason Wynn. Not sure, what that's all about, but obviously related. And we're back in action right now. Must have called a balk. Number 23 in for courtesy runner. There's a bloop single out to left. See if the misplay in left field is going to allow number 23 to come in and score as the balk moved him. So that was a courtesy runner for the catcher, Cooper Benaja. And number 23 is Graham Epler. Coming all the way in for the score. So another crooked number. Pass ball is going to allow Bound to get down to second base. Carter Benaja, the pitcher, number 7, at the plate. And we got another visit, which means we're going to have a pitching change. Here, Mason Wynn going to be taken out. Runner at second. Got 2 outs. This inning started out great with first and second out. They're going to bring 0-0. That is Isaiah Birch, the 8th grader. They're going to bring him in to warm up. Birch now pitching. Got to see where Mason ends up. So now he's the pitcher. Mason Wynn, number 9, moves over to shortstop. So they just swapped out. So Carter Benaja, the pitcher for the Hornets, just waiting. Got a runner at second, and it's 4-1 now, as this half inning started out with 2 straight outs. And we'll be back with the rest of the half of the inning right after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
And we're back live in Pineville, Louisiana at the field, Rebel Field, Pineville High School baseball field. Home of the ASO Championships this year. This is the consolation game between the Hornets of Good Samaritan Fellowship and the Lions of Acadiana Christian School. And it's the Hornets in the field right now. Hornets are at the plate. The ball gets by, bounces over to third. Boy, the pickoff attempt at second base. Mason Wynn coming up limping a little bit, but that was a fortuitous bounce over to third base, just in case the runner had gotten up to try to run. So Carter Benaja at the plate with the foul tip. The runner at second is lane bound. The 9:39 on time rolling by Pineville High School. There's a dribbler up to the shortstop. Mason Wynn with the throw over to first in time. Nice play at shortstop to pick up the 6-3, and the biggest thing is the third out. So 5, 6, and 7 will be at the plate in the top of the third, but we got 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 base on balls, and we have a 4-1 ball game going into the bottom half of the second inning, and we'll see what ACS, the Lions, can do when they come to the plate. Back with more right after these messages.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
All right. Coming to the bottom half of the inning, let's see if ACA can add to their score here. They're trailed by 3 as we come to the bottom half of the second inning. It is 4-1, Good Samaritan over ACS. Coming up to the plate, we will find out who it is. They don't make any announcements of who's coming to the plate. Looks like a 2. Maybe 21, Wes Landry, maybe the second baseman. I don't know if we ran through the Good Samaritan in the field. That's Carter Benaja, number 7, pitching. Throwing to Cooper Benaja, the 8th grader, behind the plate, number 34. At first is number 9, lane bound, number 16, Brett Boudreau, playing at second base. Number 4 is Eshton Pedraza, playing shortstop. Number 12 is Kaysen Daigle, and he's at third. Oh, that's a hit batter on number 21. 5th batter, and that is Wes Landry playing second base. So the hit batsman hit by a pitch, gets him down, gets him over to first. Number 7 at the plate, that's Ty Olivier. And Ty Number 7 is the right fielder at the plate. The pickoff attempt back safely. Runner at first, nobody out. Acadiana Christian School at the plate. Another pickoff attempt. They trail by 3 here in the bottom of the second inning. 7th batter at the plate. Number 7, Ty Olivier, the right fielder. The delivery to the plate. High. Ball 1. Fooled on that pitch. He's way out in front. Pass ball, high pitch, but he got by the catcher. Allows the runner to move down to second base. So Wes Landry down to second, nobody out. I'm Tom Boucher with 446 Sports, the exclusive live streamer of ASL Sports, all of the championships. Oh, that's a nice pitch right down the gut for the second strike. Little low, ball 4. So 2 runners on. Ty Olivier. Runners at first and second, nobody out. We'll see who this is at the plate. 7th hitter in the lineup for the Lions. High pitch. Well, that catcher's mitt is loose. In the pocket. Oh, that's a nice pitch. That ball had some movement on it. Came inside, backed the batter off the plate, and then just curved in. Inside pitch to number 2. Almost hit him, but didn't. Throwing back to first. They got him. Not paying attention. The runner, number 7, Ty Olivier, picked off by the catcher. The 2-3 for the first out. He was just walking back, upset at himself because he didn't advance on the pass ball like Landry did. And just walking back to first base, not thinking. I think this is Mason Broom. There's a pass ball. Little late trying to come in. Good decision to go back is Wes Landry. Again, kind of not paying attention on the base paths there. Landry might have been able to score, but instead backed up because back to third. Because he didn't get the jump he should have. He got a big old lead. There's another nice catch. Pitch was low. And the hustle down to first base on the walk. Like that hustle. Number 2, that is Mason Broom. He is a 7th grader and the catcher. 8th hitter. Now the coach is going to have a little talk at the pitcher's mound to Carter Benaja. Try to calm things down. Runners at the corners. They got a 3-run lead. Don't want to give anything up. We'll see what happens when we come back. You're watching ASL Consolation game in the championship weekend, the Final Four weekend on 446 Sports. Back in a moment.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
All right, we're back. We have a courtesy runner for Broome who's got to go get the equipment back on. Fake pickoff, maybe trying to get 21 to jump. The eight-hole hitter, 8 and 9 up, 1 out, runners at first on the corners. Courtesy runner for Broome at first. He's going to take off. They're going to throw down, fake it, cut it off, go back to third. They got him. Nailed him. Got off the bag way too much and did not make it back. What a great play on the pickoff by the shortstop to get Landry, who just played around too much over there, doesn't like the call. There's a shot. There he goes, and that's going to be costly. Over to right field. They're not going to make a throw to home. Now they will, and it gets by all the way to second base. Number 8, Brandon Judice with the RBI single. And the courtesy runner for Broome scores. So we got a runner at second, cut the lead in half to 4-2, and the 9-hole hitter at the plate. Number 8 is Brandon Judice, and he is a left fielder. And how costly were those two running mistakes by Landry and Olivier getting picked off? Landry was a 2-6-5 second out. The throw down to second, cut off by the shortstop, and then fired over to third because Landry is walking back to the plate and not paying attention. For the second out in the inning, could have had probably a 4-3 lead right here if those two runners aren't picked off. There's a strikeout of the 9-hole hitter. Try to get a number. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back right after these messages.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
right, welcome back for the third inning here, live from Pineville, Louisiana, and you're watching 446 Sports live streaming, exclusive live streamer for ASIL Championship Sports. On the mound is 00 Isaiah Birch, an 8th grader for the Acadiana Christian School. He came in with 2 outs in the top half of the second inning. Number 12 is at the plate. That's Kason Daigle, the third baseman, here to start. The 5th hole hitter. We got 5, 6, and 7 coming up. The Hornets lead it 4-2 over the Lions. They scored 2 in the first, 2 in the second. The Lions got 1 in the first and 1 in the second. But boy, the Lions were bitten by the not paying attention on the base paths bug. There's a hard shot foul down the third baseline for Daigle. If you're a Hornets fan, you're hoping for more runs in this inning. A Lions fan, you're hoping that they can hold them to no runs. But they started out with a walk. Daigle had a double in the first inning and was left on base. Daigle goes to first. Dawson Turpin, number 47, the left fielder for the Hornets at the plate. The Hornets been running pretty much out. There's a nice stop. Nice stop by Maxon Wynn, the first baseman, number 15. In fact, that was he was the last out, the strikeout victim for ACS, the 9-hole hitter for them. Number 6 hitter, Dawson Turpin here. There's a fly ball to right field over the head of the right fielder. That's going to allow a double. And we got runners at second and third. Daigle all the way over to third. Dawson Turpin. And this is the batter that I don't know, the seven-hole hitter, the only one I didn't get. And I should be able to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the number 16, Brett Boudreaux, at the plate. Boudreaux struck out in the first inning. He's got runners in position. In position to score. Runners at second and third and nobody out. And just as I was saying that the Hornets need to get out of this inning without giving up any runs, they're in danger of giving up 2 more. There's a hot shot. Fair ball. That's going to score 2. Misplayed. Still wouldn't have made a difference for the runner at second to go in and score. Nobody out. That single split first and second. So Boudreaux with a nice hit to right field. Oh, only a single. But 2 runs across the plate with nobody out. And Logan Heron, number 6, the center fielder, he's going to drop down a bunt. That's a nice job to throw over to first in time. But it does advance the runner, or Boudreaux, down to second base. So the sac bunt for the first out. So Heron struck out in the first. or in the second rather. He led off last inning. 9-hole hitter is Brendan Watanabe, the right fielder, number 15 at the plate. Two runs across with one out here in the top of the third inning. So the Hornets do it again. There's a pass ball that's going to allow the runner to get down to third. That's Boudreaux down at third, sitting there ready to come in. Another pass ball allows Boudreaux to score. Man, that was quick. That picks up nobody on base and a 3 spot on the board now, increasing the lead to 5. We got a 7-2 ball game. There's a shot to third. The throw over to first, Live not able to get it, trying to stretch out to get the ball, but it's just out of his reach. Error on the play, gets him to first. So Watanabe is at first, and back up to the top of the lineup with Eshton Pedraza. Eshton scored in the last inning, hit a single out to left field. It's a 7-2 ball game. There's a high fly ball in play. The catcher just can't get to it. First baseman didn't get to it either. Good hustle, good try. Just couldn't bring it in for the second out. About an hour into this ball game, in the top of the third. Ball gets by the catcher. Runner advances. Watanabe down to second base. One out, the sack bunt sacrifice. There's a second out. The K must have been a third out, obviously. All right, so we will take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
All right, welcome back to Pineville, Louisiana. Pineville High School, Rebel Baseball Field, the home of the ASIL State Championships, the Final Four. This is the consolation game, started at 9 o'clock between the Acadiana Christian School Lions, the home team, against the Good Samaritan Fellowship Hornets, who are the visitors. The Hornets are in the field now, and the Hornets have scored 2 runs in every inning, the first, second, and third innings. And they lead at 6-2. As we are back at the top of the lineup with Neil Osborne. He scored in the first. ACS has scored 1 in the first and 1 in the second. And they trail by 4. There's a dribbler foul. We get through this half of the inning, you might have, we're going to leave the camera on the field. Uh-oh. Some kind of noise or something. Oh, the ball on the field, so time called. There's a nice pitch and a strikeout by Carter Benaja. So Osborne, the center fielder, goes down on strikes. Bringing up Isaiah Birch, who started at shortstop, is now pitching for the Lions. He hit the ball to the shortstop and was thrown out at first back in the first inning. 1 down here in the bottom of the third. Inside pitch, Birch gets out of the way. Lane Bound, the shortstop, number 9 on deck. Oh, there's a, did he go or did he call a strike? I think he called it a ball. So they get a runner on. Birch will get the first. I had 3 runs scored and had it at 7-0, but only 2 runs came in. I don't know where. Maybe one of these times I was trying to do my book to keep up. I missed an out somewhere. But only 2 runs in, according to the Pineville School Board, which had to go look. You can hear the wind. That ball hit in the elbow, hit Lane Bound. He wasn't happy. You saw how he threw the bat. So we got runners at first and second with 1 out. And this is number 23, Noah Lanklow, the third baseman. So you got an opportunity here. Here's a pop fly out to center field. Played nicely, right in position, and caught for the second out. So Lanklow flies out to 8 for the second out, leaving Birch at second and Bound at first. Bringing up Wes Landry, number 21, the second base. So Carter and Cooper Benaja doing a nice job of keeping the ball in the glove. Oh, there's a pickoff, and he got him. Boy, base running mistakes by the Lions. That was lane bound. He's the second time he's got, no, it wasn't the second time, but a pickoff, the 1-3 for the third out. And finally we get an inning, half inning with no runs. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And we still have a 6-2 ball game. And boy, that's just a mistake on the base pass. That's 3 running, on runners being picked off and just not paying attention. So the catcher, Cooper Benaja, number 34, wait a minute. Back up to the top half of the fourth. All right. Number 5. Number 9. Let me figure this out. Acadiana Christian School. Number 9, yep. That's not lane bound. Number 9 is Mason Wynn. Yep. Mason Wynn, number 9. That's who got picked off just now. Not Bound. Bound is playing for the Hornets. So we got Cooper Benaja, number 2, coming to the plate. Lane Bound and Carter Benaja will be our 3 hitters. So there's the throwdown, means we're set and ready to go. Sun's coming out. It has been a cloudy day, but the wind has not stopped. There's a grounder to the third, picked up and thrown over to first. The bouncer dribbler made it. Oh, God, goodness gracious, I'm sorry. I'm watching the game and not watching my camera. That's what happens when you one-man ban it. But that was a nice play, the 5-3 for the first out. And Bound coming up. Scored in the first inning, was left on base in the second. It's still a 6-2 ball game as we're in the top of the fourth. Good Samaritan Fellowship, the Hornets scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and 2 in the second and 2 in the third to lead at 6-0. They just got the first 1-2-3 inning. We'll see if ACS can do the same thing here in the top half of the fourth as they trail by 4, 6-2. There's a nice pitch. And the strikeout of Lane Bound. They've done this before in the last inning, got the first 2 outs, and then not able to get the last one until 2 runners scored and they had a couple others on base. That's a nice pitch. No swing, but man, I thought it must have been outside because it sure looked good from here. There's a high fly ball over to shortstop and caught. Nicely played. So there it is. A 1-2-3 inning for the Hornets. The pop up to 6 for the third out by Carter Benaja. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And it's still a 6-2 ball game. We'll clear that out as we move to the bottom bottom half of the inning. So ACS giving themselves a chance. The Lions bringing to the plate Landry, Olivier, and Broom. Those will be your three batters. And you're watching ASIL Championship Baseball, the Consolation game on 446 Sports from Pineville, Louisiana. Back in a moment. All right, and we're back. Again, 446 Sports bringing you live ASIL Championship Baseball. This is the consolation game. There's a fly ball to center field. You see him underneath it, makes the catch. Wes Landry is going to make his way over to third, number 21. Nice play with all this wind by the center fielder. So the fly out to 8 gives us our first out of the inning, and Landry moves over to third. Not sure how he got there, or got to second rather. They're going to see if he tagged up, and the umpire's not paying attention, but the third base umpire calls him safe. So he tagged up. So you got one out. Mason Broom, the catcher, coming to the plate. High pitch. Tell you what, I'll bet you number 21, Wes Landry's paying better attention at third now. Inside pitch, ball 2. Landry was one of the 2 runners who got picked off last inning from first, and then Landry was on third when he got picked off. On a throw down to second on the steal, cut off by the shortstop, throwing over to third because Landry had himself way too far off the bag and couldn't get back on in time. High pitch, ball 3 by Carter Benaja. Bottom half of the 4th, a 6-2 ball game. Mason Broom at the plate, the 7-hole hitter. Nice pitch coming back. I think that's 3-1. Last year we were playing these games at Grace Christian Academy Warriors Field. There's a shot down in between. Nice base hit. That's going to score Landry, and they're going to pick up another run. And you got a runner at first now. So Mason Broom with a nice hit, hitting the gap between short and third, picking up the RBI. And Brandon Judice, the left fielder, number 8, stepping at into the batter's box. See if we have any speed. Oh, there's a high pitch, got away from Carter Benaja. No throw down to second. Number 2 coming into courtesy run. That is, actually, no, he stayed in, Mason Broom. Huh. They didn't courtesy run for the catcher. There's a line drive. Center fielder's got a beat on, makes a beautiful catch on the run. Couldn't catch up to him. That's a fly out to center field. Beautiful catch by number 6. Logan Herron, the senior, for the second out. Maxon Wynn at the plate now. Leaving Broom at second base, the 9-hole hitter at the plate. One run across the board. That's all ACS has been able to muster whenever they have scored. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, now 1 in the fourth. And they cut the lead in half. It's 6-3. They're not even holding the runner. Broom could get a big. There's a grounder. Nice job by the shortstop. The throw over to first, off the mark, but caught and out. So a nice 6-3 for the third out. We'll clear the base pass, clear that, move to the top of the 5th inning. And it's a 6-3 ball game. We'll be back right after these messages.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back live for the start of the top of the 5th inning. Waiting for the ball to get thrown back in. So the Hornets back up to the plate. We got Kaysen Daigle, the third baseman, number 12, Dawson Turpin, and Brent Boudreaux coming to the plate for the Hornets. The foul ball. Windy day, you can hear it in our microphones. Windy day at Pineville, Louisiana. Just know our prayers are with the folks in Nebraska and Iowa, slammed by some massive and severe tornadoes. Look like whole subdivisions wiped out in Nebraska. I think I heard something about that one of the tornadoes on the ground for about 50-mile stretch into Iowa. We had a similar thing here in Louisiana, 63 miles. I think it set a record that the tornado was on the ground from around Rose Pine, just outside of DeRidder, Louisiana, all the way through here in Pineville a couple of years ago. Went through the west side of Alexandria and crossed over the Red River and took out a neighborhood not far from my house, about 2 blocks from my house. A lot of trees down and homes destroyed, but it was a lot worse in Nebraska. There's a strike 3. Nice job by 00 on the mound. Isaiah Birch gets the K. They got a 1-2-3 inning last time on the Hornets. Did the Lions. They're going to try to do it again. Oh, that's a nice bender. Dawson Turpin, number 47, the left fielder at the plate, batting from the left-hand side. There's strike 2. Looks like Birch might be kind of getting into a little bit of a rhythm here. He's the second pitcher for the Lions. I got a little late recognizing that bender, but able to foul it off. It's Turpin. We'll name a most valuable player of the game. Oh, there's a shot back. Could not be handled by Birch. And number 2, Broom. Now in the game, number 2 at shortstop for ACS. He came in to run. That's Eli. Nope. Trying to get the pick. Yeah, Mason Broom, number 2. Oh, they moved him from behind the plate over to shortstop. Broom trying to barehand it. All right, I just got him down to first and now got him over to second on the steal. Line drive off the glove of the pitcher. This is Boudreaux at the plate now. All right, folks. I think I'm back. Had a disaster occur with all this wind. We got 2 outs here in the bottom half of the inning, and ACS has put a run on the board here in the bottom of the 5th, make it 6-3, and they have runners on the corner with a 3-0 count, and I don't even know who is at the plate because my tent blew over, and now all my equipment's exposed to the sun. But there's a walk with bases loaded. You can hear the wind. Let me get this together. All my paperwork went flying. All right, so Wes Landry's at second. 23 is at third. Dirt all over my pen. All right, so 23 is at third. Wes Landry's at second. Olivier must have gone to first. And somebody scored. So we have bases loaded. Let me get that. Put that on. And I think we just picked up another run. Let me look over. So there are 2 outs. So I apologize, but we're going to put, I don't know how it went down, but we'll put Osborne scoring, and then the 2 outs occurring, and that puts us where we are right now. My table flew over, all my equipment took off to the ground, and that was a hit batsman on number 2, Broom, hit by a pitch. That's going to allow we're going to have a pitching change now as the wheels have fallen off the cart. And all of a sudden, ACS is only a run back. So you got Landry. I think Landry's going to be at third. That should put Olivier at second and Mason Broom at first. Yeah, number 4. Number 4 for ACS. That is Alan Michael Poche is at second. So I'm not sure if we had who he's running for, because Broom is at shortstop, and he went back to, he's at first base. He was just hit by a pitch. So we might have had, that would have put Birch scoring. So I'm not sure who number 4's come in for. Maybe the right fielder, Ty Olivier. That would make sense. So number 4, I'm going to put number 4 is Alan Michael Poche. So we'll see if he goes out to right field. So up pitching now is a lefty, number 47. So Carter Carter Benaja. He's going to come in to pitch. Carter going strong through 4 innings. And I'm not sure what happened. Looks like Benaja is going to move out to center field. Oh no, he'll move to right field. Nope, Turpin. Nope, 15. 15's going out to right. Yep. Number 12. So not sure where Benaja went. Maybe oh yeah. He just switched places. He went to left field. So seven is playing the 7th position. So this is Judice, or should be anyway, up at the plate as I try to get my bearings straight here, and the wind is just kicking up. Now it's blowing in from behind. It came in like crazy and took my tent and ripped it all up. I'll have to show you the debris if you care. But man, my equipment, when the tent came off, it took my table down and took my laptop and all the equipment that I have on the table and threw it on the ground. It just happened so doggone fast. I had no idea what was going on. Fortunately, my camera stayed steady and didn't rip out any cords or tear up anything. And we actually, there's a grounder to the short, scooped up and misplayed, gets out to the outfield, gonna score. Broom gonna try to go in and score. Our number 4, that is. Broom is safe at second. Michael Allen Poche scored from second. And what a big inning we have and a turnaround here. Judice with the error on 6. And we got a 4 spot. And ACS has the lead. ACS got 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and now put 4 on with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And they got 2 runners on and Max and Wynn at the plate. Although it may be somebody else. We'll have to wait and see. There's a line drive. It slow runner, but the shortstop has it. Throw over to first in time for the out. Let's see, that grounder, try to get, I think that's 15. So the 6-3 for the 3rd out. But I don't know how many hits. I'm not even going to try it. But there were 4 runs. And it's a 7-6 ball game now as we move to the top of the 6th inning. And the Hornets coming to the plate. So a major change there, and we'll be at the top of the lineup when ACS comes back. It'll be Osborne, Birch, and Wynn when we return when they get back into the batter's box. Doggone it. Coming up in this half of the inning, I don't know who's coming up, in all honesty. We'll see, because I don't know what happened. I know they didn't get any runs because they still have 6. So when the tent got blown over, I had 1 out with a runner at second. And so they got out of the inning, did ACS without giving up another run. We've got let's see what they got here. ACS. So ACS has put number 2. So Birch goes back to shortstop. Number 2 moves from shortstop. He started out at catcher, and Broom is now pitching on the mound. And my guess is maybe Mason Wynn went behind the plate. Golly. Messed up my book, everything. Doggone it. This is crazy wind. Just starts raining, I'm in trouble. Can't believe my 10 by 10 tent. Longtime official and now works for the city of Pineville, Alfred Rachel, is in the Hall of Fame for officials. That honor. There's a nice strikeout. Let's see who that was. I can catch a number. Is that 15? So that was Brendan Watanabe with the K by Broom. So the first out. Now we're back at the top of the lineup with Ashton Pedraza. This Broom, young, I think he's a 7th grader. Oh, threw it behind. Yeah. Broom started out at catcher, moved to shortstop, now on the mound, the 7th grader on the mound. See what he can do. Oh, that bender. Oh. That was a 12-6 bender, but it just started out high. It dropped down into the glove, but it was already over the head of Pedraza. So Pedraza, the tying run is on first. I got some changes in the field. Oh, nice, nice move over to first to keep Pedraza. He tried to steal in the first inning, was picked off by Broom, actually. At second base, we got a new player at second. I'll get that. There's a pop-up bunt down the third baseline. It's going to be good. Nobody going to be able to make a play. And Cooper Benaja, the catcher, with the nice bunt single, moving Pedraza over. So 1 out and runners at first and second for Lane Bound. Boy, I tell you what, if you're the batter, you got that curveball, you got to pay attention. So Brady Von Felt, the number 20, who was a designated hitter. No, take that back. Number 20. Where is he? Trevor Owens, number 20, is now the new second baseman. Nice pickoff attempt. So Brent Boudreaux, nope, come on, get it right. Wes Landry, number 21, I think replaced. By Trevor Owens. So now we got bases loaded as Lane Bounds walked. Everybody advances. So Carter Benaja, who's now playing left field, comes to the plate. He grounded out to the shortstop, singled in the first and scored. Grounded out to the shortstop in the second and fly it out. There's a high fly ball coming to center field, coming up and running in to make the catch. The throw home is off the mark. Should be scooped up. Throw over to third. In time. Oh, got called safe. Pay attention. Benaja gets the sacrifice. So the fly out to 8 for the second out brings in Ashton Pedraza. And we got runners at the corners. So Bound steals second, no throw, because we got a tie ball game. There's a hard hit grounder. Just foul. This is Casey Daigle. Daigle walked in the doubled to center field in the first. Walked in the third and struck out in the fourth, or fifth inning rather. I know it's been rough, folks, for those of you that are tuning in, but man, it's a rough day out here, and you're trying to do it all by yourself, dealing with the wind. Oh, there's a foul tip. I don't know if they call that a ball or if it hit him. I thought it hit his bat. Anyway, he's over to, I guess, hit by pitch. He's going to bring up Dawson Turpin, number 47, who's now pitching. All right. About 2 hours into this game, the actual championship game was supposed to start at 11. There's a little blooper to second base, and it is handled and caught to get out of the inning. So a little pop up to 4 for the third out. But they get one run on at least one hit. And they tie the ball game at 7. As we move to the bottom half of the 6th inning. So only an inning and a half left to play in this one unless it ends up being tied. So that second baseman, let me get you ACS number 20. That was Trevor Owens. With the catch. So coming up, we got the top of the lineup. Osborne, Birch, Mason Wynn, Noah Langclough, 1, 2, 3, and 4. For the Lions, the home team here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tell you what, let me take a quick commercial break and we'll be back right after these messages.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You should.
Want to thank Valex. You can see our sponsors up in the right-hand corner. That's Wildwood Pizza. Quibido's, a great restaurant here in town. If you're in visiting with the ASL group, get you a nice dinner or a nice lunch at Quibido's before you leave town and head off to South Louisiana. Some real authentic South Louisiana food at Quibido's here in Pineville. There's a pop fly, the pitcher making a play on it. One down here in the top of the sixth. They get Osborne. Pop up to one for the out. 7-7 ball game here in the bottom of the sixth inning. So number 47 on the mound for the Hornets. Dawson Turpin. Trying to finish, maybe try to finish this game off. Isaiah Birch. I said he was the first out in the last inning. I really don't know because I was dealing with all my tent blowing over and all the madness around this wind. Got to buy a new tent now. Wind is terrible. We were dealing with this last weekend when the Menard Lady Eagles were playing a quarterfinal game trying to get to Sulphur. There's a pop fly coming out to center field. Nicely played once again by the center fielder. Fly out to 8 for the second out. That's Logan Heron. Had some really nice plays out here in center field for the Hornets. Two outs here in the bottom of the sixth. This one looked like it might be a runaway with the Hornets jumping out to a big lead over the Lions. The Lions put a 4 spot last inning to to go up to take the lead for the first time, 7-6. At the plate, I think it's Mason Wynn. I believe he's a catcher now, number 9. Although his uniform looks really clean. Maybe they put in a new hitter. Took that one. Been hard to keep up. There's a hot shot down the third baseline, foul. Wanted to try to zoom in to give you a little bit of, kind of pull out though a little bit. Low, that's a walk. Yeah, that is Mason Wynn with the walk, bringing up Noah Lanclos. Runner at first, 2 outs. ACS has had trouble on the base paths with runners getting picked off and not paying attention, walking back. We'll see what they do here. with Wynn at first. Turpin from the stretch. He's been pretty much from the stretch the whole time. Oh, I missed my tent. There's a grounder to second base, scooped up to throw over to first, a little high. The stretch is good, and the third out. It's a 1-2-4 inning for the 4-3. One man left on base, and that was Wynn, but no runs on no hits and no errors. And we move to the top of the 7th inning, the last inning. Well, I say the last inning. It's not softball. But we'll move to the top of the 7th. For the Hornets, we'll have Brent Boudreaux, second baseman, Logan Herron, the center fielder, and Brendan Watanabe, the right fielder, coming to the plate. We're back with more after these messages.
Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Somebody's dancing to my song.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
We're back live for the start of the 7th inning. This is Brent Boudreaux. At the plate. At least I believe it is. There's a pop-up over to first base. Hauled in. They move Wes Landry over to first. That was Boudreaux. Fly out to 3 for the first out. So we get a little feel for that. So they put in Wes Landry is still there, but it's all messed up. Oh, this wind. Unbelievable. So Logan Herron is at the plate. Oh! We're going to have a little timeout here as Isaiah Birch catches the ball and slams his head against the ground on the steel. And I think might be looking at, I don't know if it's arm or shoulder or what. Hopefully not a concussion. But he's obviously in pain as Birch went down. Tell you what, this wind is about to drive me nuts. Let's hope the young man is okay. Logan Heron was on first and just stole second. They look like it might be looking at a shoulder, but he did. His head took a hard hit to the ground. Logan Heron was right there to kind of talk with him. We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back as we get a feel of what's going on here with Isaiah Birch. We'll be back in a moment.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
So Logan Birch, or Isaiah Birch rather, still on the ground, but sitting up. They have him sitting up now, giving him some water. I'm sure he was knocked a little dizzy, I would imagine, when he had to take the ball in the air and kind of jump over the runner who was slid in, Turpin, number 6. And his feet hit Turpin's body, and he slammed to the ground while making the catch, and hit the ground shoulder first, but his head did hit the dirt, and his hat came off, and he kind of laid there. I don't know if he was knocked out at first or, but you know, you did see him move, and now parents are coming out. And they're going to pick him up. think they got him on his feet. As you hear the wind howling, it is something. That wind right now. They're going to try to walk him off. He's wobbly. But don't know if it was his shoulder. It looks like it might be a shoulder that they're going to try to walk him off. Hope that's, you know, if there's anything, looking like it's his shoulder is the problem. He's getting a nice round of applause from both stands as they walk him off. You'd almost prefer it to be a shoulder than a head injury, for sure. So they'll walk him off gingerly, and hopefully they've got somebody standing by. I know we've got a couple of sheriff's deputies out here, and the get him to hospital, have him checked out, and all of our prayers are going to be with Isaiah Birch, number 00 for ACS. It's a young 8th grader. So the break in the game, we'll get back, set the table with Turpin, number 6. The Hornets. Number 6 is Logan Heron. Yeah, Logan Heron, number 6 at second base. He was the one who slid in, and Birch tripped over as he was making a nice grab of the ball. Just arriving at the bag at the same time that Heron did. And tripping over Heron. $11:20. Gonna let Broom kind of warm up. Mason Broom on the mound. Been a long break there. So he's just trying to get warm again. So we'll see. Some conversation going on with the coaches. Now the sun's going to give us problems. That's the problem. All right. So we've got a change in the lineup. Number 15 for ACS. Coming out of the game at first, replaced by number 3. I don't know where Trevor Owens goes in place of. But number 3 for ACS is at first base now. That is Gunnar Robin. To the top of the 7th inning, we got 1 out. One out, 1 on. They moved. There's a hot shot to third base. They're just going to keep it at the pitcher. Number 23 at third. Wind stopped. Noah Landclough, that ball gets by. Runners are going to advance. Trevor Owens is over at second, yeah. 21. There's a hot shot by number 20 over to second base. A line drive caught by Trevor Owen. What a play over there. So Watanabe line out to 4 for the second out, and they almost double up. Oh no, Watanabe. Never mind. That's a line out. Watanabe's over at second. He was almost 2 outs. Runner still at second and third. Going to be vital for no pass balls here. Yeah, Watanabe's over at second base. He was able to get back in time. Broom with a nice bender and the curveball gets in. Boy, he's done a nice job when he was behind the plate. Nice job when he was at shortstop or in the field, and now bringing him on to pitch. See if he can get out of this inning without giving up a run and holding the Hornets scoreless here. There's a bender. There's a shot down the third baseline. Foul. 7-7 ball game here in the top of the 7th inning for third place in the Final Four. On a windy, oh, curveball hits him. That was Cooper Benaja. That curveball didn't quite get the full bend. Bases loaded now with 2 outs. And Lane Bound coming to the plate unless we have a change. Oh, they're going to change pitchers. Catcher's taking off equipment. And it looks like Broom will put the equipment back on. all these changes, man. So they're going to put 9 back on the mound where he started the game. Mason Wynn going to try to finish the game. And they'll put Mason Broom back behind the plate. 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Hornets. And Lane Bound, number 3, coming to the plate. And we'll have to wait and see what happens right after Broom gets his gear on and we're able to get some warm-up action in to get Wynn back ready on the mound. We'll be back right after these messages.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
And we're back live in Pineville, Louisiana at Pineville High School, Rebel Stadium, Rebel Baseball. You can probably see the lights. That's the sheriff's deputy pulling in behind with an ambulance coming in behind to pick up the young Isaiah Birch, who was injured in this inning. And they're going to they got Wynn back on the mound. Bases loaded. 2 outs. It's 7-7 ball game. Going to be vital that Wynn could get this out. And if he does, and ACS can get 1 run in the bottom half of the inning, they will finish and win the consolation game. Strike 2 by Wynn. Wynn started the game, pitched a couple innings, and then ran into trouble. They've had 3 pitchers in the inning. There's a high fly ball coming. Second baseman, Wes, he's calling for it. Makes the catch. Nice grab by the youngster, Trevor, to get the 3rd out. Fly out to 4. What a huge out that was, leaving bases loaded for the Hornets and leaving the game tied at 7. So all in all, I don't believe there were any hits at all in the inning, but no runs, no hits, and I don't know, maybe an error or two, maybe an error. But Trevor Owens, number 20, coming in, playing a nice second base, got the line drive for the out, and then the nice grab. I mean, look, those pop flies that are happening right now are very, very difficult to handle with this wind. I don't know. I mean, you can't really tell. Let me just see if I can get a shot here. I'm going to spin this around. I can't tell if that's on the air or not. Let's see. No. If I pull back, there are the flags. And you can see that's just blowing out in our face away, toward the fence. So I know that's making you dizzy, and I apologize. But just to give you some reference as to the wind that we're facing, it is fierce. We'll give you the right half of the field. So coming up, we got, I believe, number 20, Trevor Owens, who has played very nicely in the field for, oh, no, it's going to, never mind. 21 is Wes Landry. He's been on base a couple of times, got picked off, scored twice. Foul ball out of play. But Landry has scored twice, but got picked off at third. Boy, I tell you what, the 3 running errors, the base running errors to get picked off, 2 in the same inning to lead to a 1-2-3 inning. It's a pop fly out of play. And Landry was one of them. And Ty Olivier got picked off before him. And then we had, they got 1 run in the inning, but they had a single that got Mason Brown in, but both of those runners would have scored. And we'd have they'd be third place champion right now, third place finisher right now, if not for those base running errors. There's a grounder down the third baseline, foul. But 1 run here will do it. See if Landry can get on, and then young Trevor Owens coming in. Well, we'll see if that's Trevor Owens. It could be Alan Michael Poche. Let me grab these sheets. I want to make sure my names are right. Yeah, Trevor Owens is number 20. Alan Michael Poche, number 4. Strike 3, and a nice job behind the plate to catch that ball in before it hits the dirt. 1 out. So this is Alan Michael Poche, who came in for the right fielder, Ty Olivier. His first at bat that I can remember. And then Mason Brown, number 2. All they need is 1 run to end this ball game, and we can get to the championship game. It is just blowing, man. Kind of fooling people with the heat. Second strikeout. Trying to cover some of this equipment. So 2 Ks. There's a shot that's going to be hit deep into shortstop. The high throw not going to be in time. And Mason Broom gets the single to deep short. So there it is. There's a game-winning run. Judice, the left fielder, number 8, at the plate. Young Broom with the single. There's a shot. Oh, it's not handled. There's nobody at second, and the throw to first, not in time. I don't know what the second baseman was doing, why he wasn't over there to make the play, but another mistake by the Hornets there to let Broom get to second. So the winning run's at second base. That's an E on 4 for not being at second. Number 16 for the Hornets, Brett Boudreaux, not getting over there. So this is Brandon Judice, the left fielder. Should be number 8 at the plate. It might be another player because they got to play everybody during the game. There's a pass ball. Runners are going to get to second and third for Broom. Here we go. On the pass ball. I take that back. That was Judice is at second. This is Gunnar Robin, number 3, who came in to play first. There may be a play at the plate on a pass ball if it gets by him. We're back to the top of the lineup with Neil Osborne on deck. Pass ball, Broom better be ready. He doesn't have a whole lot of speed. He is a catcher. There's a shot down to second base, a slow dribbler, scooped up, the throw over to first in time, and we got extra innings. Could not get him over. 4-3 for the third out. So that error of not being at second base doesn't come back to haunt them, but they do get 1 hit and no runs, and we're going to the 8th inning. Seven ball game. Let's see where we left off. Oh yeah, 3. All right. So Carter Benaja, number 7, coming to the plate. Hey, we got the mayor of Pineville here. Man, oh man, oh man. Mayor, you would not believe the trouble I've seen today. There's some kind of song that goes with that. Hang on, I'll get you set up.
Yeah. Hey, brother, how are you?
Oh man, very frustrated.
Oh, okay. Well, because of the wind or the beautiful day?
The wind.
Oh, okay, but it's a beautiful day.
You see that right there?
Oh, that was your tent?
That was a tent over me to keep my equipment from getting
too hot
and overheated.
Yeah.
And instead, it threw everything onto the ground. I almost lost my everything.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately,
I mean, you're valuable too, but this equipment's expensive.
Yes, it is.
Well, man, what a beautiful day, though. I tell you, I come out to see how things look here at Pineville High School, and you got softball on one side of the compound, and baseball is what's on your screen here, and
it
was
yeah.
okay. But it's a great venue for championship baseball, and started last night, of course, and continuing on today, so crowning some champions for both the girls and boys here. And again, it is a beautiful day. Temperatures in the low 80s, but that wind also feels like it's in the 80s.
Yes, it does.
We got everything back. Are you close?
Well,
I'm glad to fill a little time for you here
go ahead.
while you.
We have the school board.
Well, that's good. And I don't even know what the score is, but
7-7, top of the 8th.
All right. So
that's Carter Benaja at the plate, number 7.
All right. The bats from the left side, steps in and gets ready for the pitch to be delivered by number 9. Comes inside, and ball goes all the way to the backstop, and he's going to take his base. That's ball 4. So he will walk and take his base. And puts runner on first, and brings up, I'm not sure.
So that brings up Kason Daigle.
All right. So Daigle will step in from the right side of the plate. Looks like he can drive that ball as well, and that one catches the outside corner for strike 1.
So did you say it was a walk?
A walk.
Oh, okay. All right, well, we're back up on the screen.
Good.
I figured out what it was.
Oh, got him in the back, right in the back between the numbers. And so that'll put Daigle at second. And
Benaja at second, Daigle at first.
Yeah, there we go. So 7 at second and number 12, I think that is, at first. So
and it should be Dawson Turpin coming to the plate. The pitcher started out in left field and moved to pitcher. Had a young man, Isaiah Birch, for ACS. There's a bunt, gonna move everybody over. The throw, sack bunt. Oh, takes out first base. That should be interference.
Well, if the first baseman was in the if the runner stayed in the baseline.
Well, that's true too. They're not.
And I don't see any protest from the opposing team. So 1 run is in, and Daigle.
Turpin out at first with the collision and the bunt sacrifice, and that put Carter Benaja in for the score.
Daigle's at second on the bunt, which is what they thought they would come out with, runners at second and third, but instead they break the 7-7 tie and go up 8-7.
So they're gonna appeal over at first. I don't know if they're trying to replay it for the officials to see, but
and I do see the coach out talking with the home plate umpire, but that would be the first base umpire's call, and I don't think he I didn't see his hand signal because I was watching the exchange at home, but the run does count.
So I see the umpire, the first base umpire. The first baseman made a mistake, and he was on the other side, the foul base side of the bag, and just left himself at risk of being run over.
Throw was from the pitcher was a little high, so when he extended his weight, carried him over into the baseline, and bam, and he was down.
There's a hit by a pitch again.
Another HBP for the second time in 3 batters, as Daigle at second base was also hit by pitch. So the wheels coming off here in the bottom frame.
Yep, certainly. And in all honesty, number 12, Daigle, not paying attention, should have been over at third with all the commotion going on at first when the first baseman was knocked to the ground.
Yes, but he probably didn't think, yeah, you're right.
There's another squeeze or a sack bunt over to first. Now he's stepping into the playing surface rather than out of bounds and avoids the contact, but everybody moves. So runners at second and third. Got 1 run in. It's an 8-7 ball game with 2 outs. Both of them 1-3. And then Brendan Watanabe coming to the plate, the 9-hole hitter, with 2 runners at second and third. That is Boudreaux at second and Turpin at third.
Swings and misses as the ball, he picks up a strike. But what the advantage here for the base runners is that with 2 outs, you take off on any ping of that bat. And there you have a pop back toward the basketball gym behind the press box for strike 2.
The other thing you have, too, is it's Daigle at third rather than Turpin, and any pass ball. There's a shot back to the pitcher. So all 3 outs are a 1-3 as it's handled, but a very, very costly play that allowed the runner to score, Benaja, to make it a 8-7 ball game as we move to the bottom half of the inning, and we'll take a much-needed commercial break.
Good to be with you, brother. Take care.
Same here. You leaving me, huh?
Going to shake hands and kiss babies.
There you go. All right. Have a great day, Mayor. Mayor of Pineville, Rich Dupree. I'll mute you. There you go. As you can tell, a fella very comfortable with the microphone, does play-by-play himself. That's what's happening right there. Losing that picture because that camera button keeps moving. Going from 1 to 2. Yeah, we're good. So Mayor Dupree stopping by. Great to visit with him. I work with him as a councilman for the city and doing a great job here for the city of Pineville. And the city of Pineville sponsoring, at helping out the ASIL Sports Championship Series for all of their sports and allowing them to be here in Pineville and encouraging them to play here in Pineville. They started out at LC. Last year had to move over to Grace. Some issues between LC and their extended sports going on. And now Pineville High School playing host to the ASIL championship. Hey, this is the Consolation game. Started at 9 o'clock. We're almost 3 hours in. The ambulance did take off with Mr. Birch, or actually he's trying to turn around, I guess. I think it's gone. But we're got a leadoff hitter at the top. This should be Neil Osborne. He's going to bunt, and he's got some speed. He's going to beat out the throw to first. And that is a key runner right there. We'll keep an eye on him. He's got thrown out, actually. He singled and scored in the first. Let's see. One of them was thrown out at second. But a bunt single. And the tying run is at first with nobody out. There he goes, heading down to second. The catcher drops it. So the tying run is at second base with nobody out. This is number 3. Oh, came in, yeah. Came in to play first as Birch exited the ball game with an injury. Let's see who the young man is. Gunnar Robin. Well, if y'all saw my book, it is all messed up. So Gunnar Robin at the plate. Runner at second is Osborne. Gunnar Robin draws a walk. So the winning run is at first base. And we're going to have a conversation at the mound. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back right after these messages.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Back live here. Number 47 stayed on the mound. That's Dawson Turpin. We had a pinch runner come in for Gunnar Robin. I think it's 22, Joshua Michelle. At the plate is Mason Wynn, number 9, who had gone back in at pitcher. I think that it's supposed to be him anyway. Actually, yeah. Runners at first and second, nobody out. There's a line drive, and that's going to be caught, and they got a double play. Another base running mistake over there to double up number 22, the pinch runner who came in for Gunnar Robin. Four, 3 for the second out. Line out to 4 for the first out. Man, oh man, oh man. How many mistakes can you make? Came in to pinch run for Gunnar Robin at first and took off on the line drive. Pedraza, O'Neal, safe. The throw was in time. The umpire says they didn't get the tag on him. And now all you need is a pass ball, and that'll end the game as Langlois, number 23, Noah Langlois at the plate. Everybody looks the same from way back here. So Turpin and the Hornets need to make sure that no pass ball. We're going to have a play at the plate, and, man, it's going to be a close one. Nice stop behind the plate. ACS trailed by 5 and 4 and came back to take a 7-6 lead and then allowed the runner. We got 2 outs A runner at third. ACS trails by 1. The tying runs at third with stolen base, stolen a second, and O'Neill stole third, and hoping for a pass ball to try to get in or a single. There's strike 2. All right, I got to come up with a player of the game. If this ends up holding and the Good Samaritans the Hornets end up winning the game. Number 47 on the mound trying to hold it. Ooh, a little off-speed pitch was a little high. Dawson Turpin. All right, 2 outs. Runner at third. 8-7. The Hornets trying to hold on to victory right here. 1 more out. If Turpin can get him, he's got 2 strikes on Lanclo. Big double play with the line out to second. Nobody was out. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. There's a strike to shortstop. Scooped up. The throw over to first. In time, and he's out. And that'll win it for the Hornets. And you see the celebration. Finally, a great play by shortstop to come in and make the throw to first. The stretch just beat him by a half a step, and this one is over after 8 innings of play. And the Good Samaritans beat the Acadiana Christian School Lions 8-7. Good Samaritan Fellowship, your third place winner here in the Final Four championships. I got to say, that's 6-3 for the third out. And you can see the 2 teams shaking hands, walking across the field. Good sportsmanship here with the ASIL Sports. No runs on 1 hit. From the 6th inning on, the Good Samaritans kept ACS from scoring as they came back to tie and take a 1-0 lead. And it was when they made the change and put in number 47. Dawson Turpin at pitcher, and he held them at bay. And he's going to be our 446 ASO player of the game, Dawson Turpin, number 47. I don't know, we'll have to get with Sandra and discuss it, because they'll have some kind of celebration afterwards. You see the prayer taking place. And 2 teams that'll be playing for the championship coming up. They're out there ready to start warming up. 8-7 the final. And we will be back with more. I don't know, we'll keep it here. I'm not sure what all is going to happen right now, but they're over. But I'm going to take a quick break and leave the camera on. But 8-7 Good Samaritan Fellowship over Acadiana Christian School here in the consolation game. And we'll get prepared and for the championship game coming up. And let's see if I can, hopefully I still have my papers on that and they're not blowing over to the softball field. Yeah, here it is. So that'll be against Chef of Baton Rouge. They'll be the home team against Acadiana Christian Athletics, the away team, ACA, when we come back for our championship game. That's who it will be. But you'll see the field, and I'm going to try to find out what all is going on. And but Dawson Turpin, the player of the game for Good Samaritan Fellowship, coming in and holding and getting a win on the mound for Good Samaritan Fellowship. So they're going to have the awards ceremonies now. As the wind picks up, but Acadiana Christian School coming out to accept their third place trophy. I don't know how we get our player of the game sent over to Sandra, but maybe they just picked their own. So we're going to let you watch. I don't know if you can hear anything from this side because they don't have the speaker turned up, but we'll try to keep my mic live and let you listen. The Good Samaritans are from Texas, and they're getting their third place